Your Excellency, Senator Prince Bassey Otu, I stand here on behalf of persons living with diabetes in Cross River State and Nigeria at large to congratulate you for taking the bold step in signing in the 70,000 naira minimum wage as you promised. We are very happy that you have delivered on your promise. The people of Cross River State are happy. But Your Excellency, sir, one more thing. The network of persons living with diabetes in Cross River State are dying. We are crying out to you to extend your magnanimity to us. Insulin, one of the major drugs they use in the treatment of diabetes, is very expensive right now, and we cannot afford it. A lot of us can no longer go to the hospitals. Even when we go to the hospital and they prescribe drug for us, we cannot afford to buy these drugs. Some of us are resorting to cheaper alternatives by patronizing the tradomedical drug vendors, the herbs. But we discover that it is even increasing our risk of complications and avoidable death. In Cross River State, Your Excellency, we don't have a desk officer for non-communicable disease that would have been taking care of diabetes situation. There is no diabetes intervention in the state. The last year budget, possibly you were not prepared and nobody informed you. There was 0 naira on diabetes intervention. So nothing at all in the state. And yet people are dying. I speak to you as the National Coordinator of Persons Living with Diabetes in Nigeria, as the State Chairman of Diabetes Association of Nigeria. Your Excellency, if you can extend your magnanimity to us, you are going to save a lot of taxpayers, which I am one of them. You are going to save the lives of party faithfuls. I'm a card-carrying member of the party in which we gave you a mandate to rule. I know that you are someone who listens, and we are convinced that you are going to listen to us. Please, we need diabetes intervention in Cross River State. We need a budget component that will cover diabetes activities in Cross River State. If you can do that for us, you are going to save a lot of life. You are going to save a lot of taxpayers. The working force in Cross River State that are living with diabetes is too much. Nigeria as a whole have 11.2 million people living with diabetes, and that's a huge figure. In Cross River State, Your Excellency, we don't have the data that is pointing at the number of people, total number of people living with diabetes. So it's difficult to do intervention. Can you please empower the Ministry of Health to embark on a survey that will know the number of people living with diabetes in the 18 local government of Cross River State? I am available, and several of us who are living with diabetes, we can do the footwork. We can go to all the people and get data for you, so that you can now compete favorably with other governors in other states that are doing serious intervention in diabetes. Your Excellency, this is a clarion call. This is an appeal. You, Almighty Father, will help you to continue to administer good governance in Cross River State. Your wife, who is behind you, most of the success you have achieved, your wife is responsible. We want to also appeal to your wife to also give a helping hand to persons living with diabetes. The Ministry of Health must be empowered to do this for us. The State House of Assembly, the Speaker, should, as a matter of fact, ensure that a bill that will lead to the implementation of diabetes activity in the state is put in place. Your Excellency, Right Honorable Ode, this Cross River State, if I must inform you, have lost a former deputy governor to diabetes. In short, before her eventual demise, she was constrained to a wheelchair. We will not want it to happen to any other person. Diabetes is killing us. The number is skyrocketing, and there is no data pointing to this. Help us. All the necessary agency, the relevant agency in the Ministry of Health should help us. This is the appeal we want to make. But continue. Now that the grace of God is upon you, your wife is giving you the required support. She is a very spiritual woman, a woman who stands after the husband. You will succeed. And once you succeed, person living with diabetes will equally succeed. We are also going to support your government. Even if you want to go for second tenure, you have us already in the field. We are going to vote for you. And that is the message we are passing. because we are celebrating World Diabetes Day. And this message has become very necessary, that you should know the plight of those of us living with diabetes. We want to thank you for all that you have done. We know that you still have much to do. May God continue to bless you. Long live our dear governor, the sweet prince. Long live Cross River State. Long live person living with diabetes, and will continue to prevail. APC has come to stay, and you will always deliver on your mandate.